Oh my gosh. They have the LEMAX. And what is it today? July 13th or something? What is it? I don't know. Whatever. It's going by fast. I actually like that thing. Look at that. It's like a little ride. It's like a little pumpkin wagon ride. You have this bridge. I like the bridge. Is there any other new stuff over there? Oh yeah, we'll get to that. The Dia Los Muertos fashion show.
Anything that you said is S tier or high.
Oh no. Okay, I
Bro, that's actually really good.
I kind of regret.
That's
okay.
pathetic.
I thought it was bigger. Like, how hard is it to be a normal size? I thought it was a cool looking little cottage for witches.
Now that's hard.
All right, that is pretty cool. That's the Scarecrow one. That is cool. There's the Scarecrow one. Oh, there's the Bigfoot. Oh, I have my Bigfoot shirt on too. Look, 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 look. Can you see that? Look, can you see that? It's Bigfoot. It's Bigfoot. Look at this. I wore it just for him. Wait a second. Why is there a mouse sitting on it? What? Okay, there's a little mouse. There's also Medusa. Oh, man. I actually do like this one, but look. 150. Jeez. And here we have the Michaels LEMAX Spooky Town, with the exception of whatever that is, for 2023. I'm going to start with this one because I didn't really think much of it in the pictures. I mean, it was cool, but I really like it in person. This is the Scarecrow Joe house thing. It's only $50 actually, which isn't bad. I know it's just a lit piece, but it is indeed a lit piece. Next to it is one of my favorites. Now, admittedly, it is quite plain. It's just kind of a standard house, but it is the Bigfoot's brew house. And as you can see, there's a Yeti there, Medusa, and a little mouse for some reason. And I have my Bigfoot shirt on because I am a cryptid fan. It is a little weird though, on the sides it does say Ski the Himalayas, but there is Bigfoot right there for the sign. How sweet is that? I like it. The architecture is cool. This one might be one of their best witch houses. Look at that green light up there. That's awesome. You have the flying witches. Michaels always comes through with the witch stuff, but usually I'm not a crazy fan. It's always too cute for me. But this one looks very sinister. You even have a skeleton coming out of the well. Very classic Halloween. You even have the pumpkin scarecrow right there. Let's see if I can find it. It might be on the other side. We'll keep looking. This one's a shame because in the pictures it actually looked a lot better. It's just super small. Look at this. It's so tiny. There's not a ton to say about it. It's just a witch cottage. Again, they do a lot of witches. Speaking of the cottages, here is the skull or skeleton cottage. Slightly better than the witch one, I suppose, but again, very small. The pumpkin one may be the best just because it's a pumpkin. But again, all these are very small. If you look at the boxes, look at this. They're so tiny. They're like little babies. Here is the Mystery Meat Canning Company. One I quite like for the uniqueness of its concept. I don't entirely get the Frankenstein monster there. I wish it was more just kind of like gross, weird creatures. But the brain, I gotta touch the brain. Oh, that's so weird. I like it. It's very different. Here is Creatures of the Night Pet Shop. One that isn't terrible. I like the bat. I like that those look like bees on the side. Werewolf puppies in the window. But again, you know, not a ton to say about it. If we move this way, you can see this spooky bridge. You got a snake and a vulture on it. It's pretty neat. Again, not a ton to say about it, but is a nice bridge. And I quite like this one. I don't usually do the amusement park thing, but this is a cool, like, local harvest festival type of piece. Paula's Pumpkin Patch. Very nice. Here is the wig one is not here yet. We'll have to come back for the wig one. Here's the well with the green slime. I do like it, but it doesn't really look like a LEMAX piece. I don't know how to describe it, but it's like plasticky. I don't know, that's weird. And here's the Dia Los Muertos, as I said in my video talking about these. It looks fine, but it's just not for me. This one's actually pretty cool. The Grim Reaper is pulling this carriage with the guy in a cage. Got the horse. Goes with that, I don't know, medieval type of thing, which segues nicely into Dungeon of Terror. You have dragons flying around. You got people being chased. You have the Grim Reaper. I actually like him. He's pretty cool. And an Executioner. Guessing there's like a magnet right there that's doing that thing. I like it. I don't love it, but it's neat. It's definitely one of the better of the bigger one. I take that back. Actually, the Witch and the Mystery Meat are cooler than this one in my opinion, but it's neat. Creepy Rotten Candy. This one is a small accessory piece, but it's in the same boxes as those other houses, which are borderline not a house. As you can see, here are the boxes for some of these. I quite like this one. I don't really do a ton of like the trick-or-treat neighborhood kind of aesthetic, but this is like a yard decor store. You have some, you know, wooden ghosts, a mummy, pumpkins. It looks like they're actually constructing some in there. I see, looks like Nosferatu and Sasquatch. That's pretty cool. I like the lighting on that one especially. But again, there's nothing moving, but it just looks aesthetically pleasing. Here is a pretty cool one. This is the Haunted Estates. Oh, that's one of the, like, ones with the backdrop. As you can see in there, it actually has a nice backdrop to it. It's kind of a section of a neighborhood, which I do enjoy if you're doing especially that trick-or-treat street, which is one of their most popular themes. You have, like, Grim Reaper up there, and Dracula, and a witch. Very cool. Very cool. And then finally, last but certainly not least, this is the House of Shadows, I believe. A little bit smaller in person than in my head, but it actually is kind of a sinister looking house. I really like the colors on it. The red and the black are nice. Again, I like the little shadows in the window, hence the name. That's a cool piece. As you can see, they have a lot of boxes here. On the side, they do have a catalog, which I'll take for my little catalog collection I have going. And here is the Gravedigger body bag. I really like that with the little arm sticking out. They just have kind of some other pieces. This one's pretty cool. Curbside pickup. You have a totem. It's okay. This one's neat. The Reaper. And just kind of, oh, the Headless Horseman. Just kind of random accessories. But, oh, I do like this. This is the Haunted House billboard. That's pretty cool. And the haunted trees too. I'm glad that they're not just doing these posts with the lighting. They're actually giving us some more pieces with lighting. Makes it more diverse. I am now at a second location. And while everything is turned off, you will notice they do have a little bit more in terms of set decoration. All of these leaves and little figures help, such as that witch and this sign. But they also have the funeral home piece, which is pretty neat. The architecture is nice, and I like the little coffin in the window there. And they have the Wicked Wigs store with, of course, Frankie and his bride on the signs. How cool. Just making sure I cover every angle.